Hi Aries, welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading. I hope you're all doing really well. It is a cold, wet and windy day here in South Africa. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know in the comment section. Right, so if you haven't subscribed yet and you're new here, please consider subscribing. It really helps to get the message out to more people that perhaps need it. So, on that note, let's start your reading. So what is it that Aries needs to know, please, for their highest good? Starting off with the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Nine of Coins. Awesome. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for you guys. Right, so starting off with the Queen of Swords there. So you're in a very decisive mode at the moment. You are making decisions, clear-cut decisions. You're very clear in your mind, clear thinking. You are being quite logical about everything. You perhaps could be cutting someone out of your life. We do have the Three of Swords underneath the deck, so it looks like there could have been either a very harsh conversation or some form of heartache that went on here. So that is underlying everything, and you are now standing in your power. You're not taking any nonsense. This might be you having a firm conversation with someone else after you've experienced some of this heartache, and you are now being really, as I say, decisive in your communication, or just taking decisive action there. We've got the Knight of Swords next to that, and the Knight of Swords is also, you know, these are both thought-based energies, in your mind energies, and we've got the swords here as well. So the Knight of Swords could be messages that you're either receiving or that you are giving out to somebody else. And as I say, these are kind of no-nonsense messages. They are very much clear-cut decisions that you are making. We're going to take clarifiers to see exactly what's going on. Then we have the Nine of Coins next to that. So really nice energy here. As I say, you could have cut somebody off. The Queen of Swords is often someone who is single, and the Nine of Coins can also be someone who is single. So perhaps you did go through a heartache and you have cut somebody off. The Nine of Coins is somebody who is really financially independent. They don't need anyone else in their life to help them financially. They've worked really hard and they've got to a milestone in their lives. This could also be someone else in your life that has cut you off, somebody who is very independent, and it could have brought you a little bit of heartache because of that. Somebody who is really firm. So this could have been you, or this could be somebody else in your life. So I think let's get some clarifiers here to see what else is going on here. So we've got the Queen of Cups, two queens there. The Knight of Wands. And the Sun card, really beautiful. Okay, I like that. Underneath the deck, we've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this heartache that you've been experiencing, it could have led to you putting up a lot of boundaries there. This is the Wounded Warrior card. For a few of you, this could have been a physical wound that you've been going through, that you've been trying to heal from. The Queen of Swords can be someone who is really professional, a professional in whatever field. The Nine of Wands is someone who is really determined to get to their goal, even though they have been through some form of battle. But I'm seeing here that perhaps because of this heartache here, you have been a little bit wounded by this, and you're now putting up boundaries, but you are really determined to get through this, even though you have been wounded by this. Okay. This can be with a love partner in your life. It can be with something to do with your career. It could be to do with a family member, a friend, anything like that. Okay, so the Queen of Cups underneath the Queen of Swords. This could be somebody professional that you are talking to, some form of therapist. The Queen of Cups is a very healing energy. She's the healer of the tarot. Very much heart-based energy. So you could be talking to a therapist to try and get over this heartache that you've been through, this wound that you've been through. As I say, it could be a physical wound that you've been through, and now you're going to some form of healer, somebody who is really kind, caring, and knows what she's doing or he is doing. So, or you could be conversing here with a therapist of some kind. For others of you, this could be a love partner, this Queen of Cups, and you could be cutting them off or having a really serious conversation with them. Okay, so you will have to take that as it resonates in your life, but I am seeing you trying to heal from this wound. So it very well could be you conversing with some kind of professional therapist or alternative healer for some of you as well, depending on your situation. Okay, then we have the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Wands, two knights here. So these are both really fast-moving energies. So it could be messages coming in really quickly, or you giving messages to somebody else really sharply, really quickly. The Knight of Wands could also be a player, the player of the tarot. So in a love reading, he would be somebody who is really in and out of your life. He is non-committal. So it could very well be that you are now cutting this person off, or they are cutting you off, depending on your situation. And this is what has led to this heartache over here. So again, just take it as it resonates in your life. Roles can always be reversed in the reading. You know, we're reading for a lot of people. So just see what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, so it could be fast messages back and forth, somebody who messages and then goes away for a period of time and then messages again. But there seems to be some form of sharp conversation to deal with this whole thing now. Then we have the Nine of Coins, who is the card of financial independence and independence in general. And underneath that, we have the Sun card. So really beautiful energy here. You could be spending time out in the sun. You could be planning a vacation with all these coins here. But the Sun card is real happiness. It's one of the best cards in the deck. So it looks like you are getting over this heartache and you are reaching the end of this wound. Or perhaps for some of you, you are trying to get to this place of financial independence and happiness in your life. So it looks like you are going to gain this happiness. Perhaps if you are becoming single, you may really be enjoying that singlehood. But you are going to get to this happiness and this success as well in your life, financially as well as within yourself as well, just that happy feeling within yourself very soon in the near future. So really, really beautiful goal that you are getting to here, financial independence and happiness. So getting out of this sort of cold, heartbroken feeling, this wounded feeling of yours that is underneath all of this, and really getting to your goal of financial security and success and a lot of happiness and joy. And as I say, some of you could be using your savings to go on some form of a vacation to get away from all this heartache that you've been experiencing. So let me know in the comment section if this is resonating with you so far. So let's get some more cards just to see what further messages we can get for you here. If this is a business reading, something to do with your career, then you are really taking action here. You're being really decisive in something, and you're getting to your goal of this financial independence, enjoying your money, and really being happy about the whole thing, filled with joy here. And the Sun is also, as I say, a card of success. So you're getting to this really joyful, successful point in your life really, really soon, because you have taken this decisive action towards something. So also the Queen of Swords is someone who perhaps takes time out to themselves. There seems to be a lot of information that has come to you here, back and forth communication that's been really fast, sort of almost passionate communication. That could mean something fiery, you know, it doesn't have to mean love, passion. It could just be fiery communication. So there's a lot of information that is coming at you with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. There are messengers as well and action cards. So a lot of conversations going on there. And you could be trying to spend a little bit of time on your own, trying to assimilate all this information and come to a firm conclusion about it, so that you can be clear in your head about what to say or what's going on here in this situation. So again, just take what resonates with you there. So let's just get some further information for you. Aries, please, what else is it that they need to know? The Star card, absolutely gorgeous. So again, this is a card of healing. So you definitely seem to be healing something here, some form of wound that has happened to you, either this physical wound or this sort of emotional wound that you've been going through. You've really been determined, or you are determined at the moment, to heal from this and to push through. And the Star card is very much a card of healing after something quite unexpected has happened, or something a bit hurtful has happened. Foundations have been broken down, and now you are building fresh. There's a lot of hope for the future, and there really is hope for the future with the Sun card here. So feeling really hopeful again about things. You could be the star of the show for some of you. And this is also a card of wishes coming true. So make your wish, wish upon a star, and it looks like your wishes are going to come true, because we have this beautiful ending here, this beautiful healing energy coming through in your reading. Then we have the Daughter of Wands in the East. So this is the Page of Wands. So we've got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So another very fiery energy coming through there. This is someone who has got quite explosive energy. So you could be dealing with someone like that in your conversations. It could be someone that is really kind of explosive. So a lot of conversing that I'm seeing back and forth here. It can also be a really excited energy, overexcited type of energy. But if it is you cutting someone off, then I'm seeing more of an explosive, fiery sort of conversation happening here. But otherwise, just a really fast moving energy of communication with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Daughter of Wands, because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are both very fast moving energy. And the Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands, is also a very fast moving energy. A lot of energy, a lot of talking going on. This could be your partner that you are dealing with, somebody younger than you, doesn't have to be, but it could be a partner in your life that you are dealing with, or this could be you, because it is an Aries energy. I'm seeing so much red in this card, and Wands is a fire sign. So it could be either someone you are dealing with or yourself. So let's see what else we can get. Okay, then we have the Death card coming through. So this is an ending that is happening here. So it looks like something could have ended here, and there's almost like no turning back with the Death card. It is a final ending. So you're going through a massive transformation in your life. It looks like you are getting the fire back in you, and you are healing from something, and you're really shining here, especially with the Sun card here. Your finances look really good, and your emotions are changing after this heartache that you've been through. There seems to be some final ending. So it could be in a career, it could be a friendship, or it could be a love partnership that you are ending here. So some form of final ending. You've gone through this heartache and there is no turning back. So very well, you could be cutting someone off there, having these conversations, perhaps fiery conversations, and standing in your power here with the Queen of Swords, not taking any nonsense, and ending something which you are going to heal from, and it's going to bring you a lot more happiness and peace in your life. So again, I hope that's making sense to some of you. It does look like you are going to come through the other side of this transformation really happy and really successful as well. So let's see what else we can get for you. Further information, please. Further messages, anything that Aries needs to know. And it very well could be for some of you that you are consulting some form of professional therapist or something like that, which is really helping you through this healing process of yours. Bringing the warmth and the sunshine back into your life. Bringing the light back into your life, almost like the light at the end of the tunnel I'm seeing. Okay, so further messages for Aries, please. So we've got the Seeker of Hearts coming through. So this is Mr. Romance over here. He's got his armor on, but he is opening his heart. So this could very well be to do with a love relationship that you're cutting off out of your life. Perhaps somebody is trying to romance you again, come back into your life again. This could also just be you needing to open up your heart again after this heartache that you've been going through. Perhaps you've had a bit of armor over that heart of yours because you didn't want it to get broken again. We have the Five of Hearts coming out in the reverse. So another beautiful energy of healing. The Five of Hearts is feeling regret and disappointment in your life. And in the reverse, you're coming out of that. You're healing from that. So you're noticing what you still have in your life, the good things that you have in your life, and not having any regrets anymore in this situation over what has happened. So really nice energy. You're taking charge of the situation and you're healing from things there, because the Five of Hearts could be upright, a little bit of depression, sadness, anything like that. And now you're healing from all of that. You're healing your heart again. And we have the Ten of Swords right there by the Death card. So another final ending happening here. This is something also that could have been a really difficult ending with a love partner or someone that you really loved, or somebody that broke your heart in some way or another. So it could have been through a betrayal for some of you, but for others of you, it just could have been a really hurtful ending that happened in your life. And with the Death card underneath that, it just looks like you're going through this whole transformation at the moment. You are opening your heart a bit more, healing your heart. That's what I'm seeing. You're healing your heart again, and you are overcoming all these regrets and disappointments that have been going on in your life. You're healing from this difficult ending, and you're moving forward now into the sunshine. So a really difficult ending that has taken place. You've obviously been through something here, Aries, but you are moving forward into happiness again. So again, we have the Seeker of Swords underneath the deck. I've just noticed that. So the Seeker of Swords is also back and forth messages, somebody who can be really talkative and fast moving energy again. Be careful of reacting to things that are said to you. Make sure you are very clear-headed, especially with this Queen of Swords here. It looks like you are going to be clear-headed in this situation and able to respond to these messages coming through for you. They might be quite sharp messages, and you're able to respond in a very kind of logical, no-nonsense way. Right, so I'm really liking this for you. You're overcoming this whole thing. So let's see what, this could also be the Spy card, the Seeker of Swords. So somebody trying to get information on somebody else through social media, perhaps, anything like that. If it isn't messages, it could be somebody sort of trying to get information on you, or you are trying to get information on something or someone to find a truth. The Queen of Swords is also very much about finding the truth in a matter. So let's just get some further messages from the Wisdom of Avalon cards. Disruption. So obviously this whole thing has been a bit of disruption in your life. It has clearly been something that has hurt you and has created this difficult ending. So there could have been a lot of disruption going on, especially with this Page of Swords and a lot of conversation going on. This could have disrupted your life in one way or another. Then we have the Grail Knight coming out again. So it's about romance, illusion, and let's just read that. Seeking the sacred. So be careful of messages of love coming through that are an illusion. He is very similar to the Seeker of Hearts, and disruption is right next to it. So it looks like this love relationship, or somebody that's really close to you, he is usually a love partner, has caused a lot of disruption in your life. These conversations that have led to this difficult ending and heartache. So for a lot of you, I am seeing that it is a love relationship here that has perhaps come to a final ending. Communication, that's unbelievable. So there we go. This communication with this love partner that's broken your heart and wounded you in some way or another has caused a huge amount of disruption. And I mean, we can see that with the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, really all fast communication, back and forth, confusing communication as well. That is why you need to be really clear-headed in this situation. Perhaps don't respond straight away like the Queen of Swords. Sit quietly and work all this information that's coming to you out. Work out, is it an illusion? Is it not? But it looks like it's caused this huge disruption in your life, this communication from a love partner. And underneath the deck, I see the Swan. So this is transformation and trusting your psychic gifts. So trust your gut on this one. Don't let anyone put a veil of illusion over your eyes. And again, similar to the Death card, this is causing a huge transformation in your life. So it really does look like something maybe ending here. And you're letting go of all these disappointing things that have happened in your life, and you are really transforming into the Swan here, the beautiful, beautiful Swan. So lovely energy there for you. So let's take an angel card now. Okay, let's see what those two are. So we've got be brave. So you really need to be brave in this situation. That speaks for itself. Have the strength to get through this. You do have the strength to overcome your fears in this situation. So be brave. You've got shield yourself. So protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So that also speaks for itself. You need to shield yourself from all these confusing messages that are coming back and forth into your life, and perhaps shield yourself from this harsh communication that is coming to you. Then we have the ear chakras. So again, another form of listening to this communication. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So what I'm seeing is you need to use your psychic gifts. Listen to what is coming through to you from spirit or from your intuition, and really act on those things. And to me, it's just also, there is this huge communication, these messages back and forth that can be quite confusing. You need to be brave in this situation and shield yourself. And then we have a beautiful card coming out, which is Goddess. So this is the divine feminine coming through. You are transforming into this goddess energy. So express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition again and nurturing qualities. So it really looks like a huge transformation is coming in for you. You're healing from all this heartache, and you are opening up to the divine feminine within you again and treating yourself like that goddess again. Okay, so letting go of all these disappointments, you're being brave in this situation, you are being discerning in this communication as well as to what is coming in for you, and you're protecting yourself from all of this. So this healing energy is just creating this goddess energy within you again, and you're really flourishing from this transformation. And we can again see that from the 9 of coins that came through and the Sun card. Things are going to turn out really nicely for you. We do have Look Deeper under the deck, and this reminds me of the Page of Swords, because you could need to get some information, some further information on somebody to get to the truth of this matter. And then we have cut the cords underneath that. Cut your cords. So ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So I see you doing that. You're cutting your cords from this person, and you are transforming into the swan and the goddess, which are such similar energies. You're letting go of all this fear-based energies, old attachments to people that have perhaps hurt you in your life, and you are just blossoming. That's what I'm seeing. You blossoming from detaching from all of this. Okay, so really beautiful energies. I'm going to just end this off with a color message for you, just to round the whole reading off for you. So one last message, please, for our Aries collective. Okay, we've got white soul, congealed light. Now this clear energy is also clearing yourself of things. So let's just read it from the book. So you are light, congealed into physical form to fully experience being human. Sacred geometry teaches us that the energy shape that holds the light as solidified human form is called the Merkaba. The image is on the back of the card, so you can have a look at the Merkaba over there. If you'd like to pause the video, you can also just meditate on that image. So the Merkaba. All the colors in the rainbow make white light. Your journey with color healing takes you through every shade until you have remembered that you are divine light. Each color ray offers you different teachings and rememberings. So you've gone through things in your life here, and you're now clearing it. You could have even been seeing some form of color therapist for some of you, or just some form of alternative healer here, or healer of some kind. The search for your spirit was never out there. The light was always here within you. You simply had to find the light switch, and that's also the star card, that light coming back to you. Now that you have, you can shine that light into all the corners of your life and illuminate the dark areas still waiting for your unconditional acceptance and love for the perfection of who you are, a spirit manifested into physical form. So I'm just seeing that you are clearing all this stuff that you have been through, and you are finding the goddess and the swan that you are again. Okay, and realizing that you are a spiritual being in a human form. All right, so I really hope that's made some sense to you guys. And don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending you so much love. And I really hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye.